Hi, second graders. This is the part of our day where we are going to do our ELA work together. Okay, so this is the reading portion. We're going to be working on a passage called Heads Up, 7 Up. And it goes along with the theme that we have been working on for the past couple of weeks about what does it mean to be a good teammate. So as I'm reading, we're going to start to focus on who is the main character and what are some words that describe that main character. And then we're going to think about what makes a good teammate or team member, and that will be what you put on your organizer in your slideshow or in your packet. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and read this out loud to you, and I'm going to think aloud as I'm reading. So as I look at it, I notice that it's called Heads Up, 7 Up, and I can see that it's an illustrated drawing on the front, and so it makes me think that it's probably a fictional story. I can see that they're playing a game, and I know it's a game that I've played before called Heads Up, 7 Up, where you put your head down on the table, you cover it, and you put your thumb up, and then somebody will come around and pick you, and it's a whole guessing game. So first of all, I love this game. I used to play it when I was a little kid, and even sometimes in our classroom we've played it before too. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. It was a rainy day. Miss Taylor had planned on taking her class outside for recess, but the weather wasn't cooperating. She had to think of something else and quickly. "We're going to play Heads Up, 7 Up," said Miss Taylor. "I'll explain the rules. I want everyone to put your arms on your desks and put your heads on your arms. Close your eyes and raise one of your thumbs." Everyone did as they were told. Some of the kids had played the game before. Some of them never had. This makes me think, like in a regular classroom, not just in this story, that there would be some kids who have played a game like this and some kids who never had either. And some of them might have been listening to the rules for the very first time. "Now I'm going to touch someone's thumb. That person will be it," Miss Taylor went on. Miss Taylor tapped one of the boys on his extended thumb. He got up and touched 6 other thumbs, then went and stood in front of the room. Miss Taylor told the other 6 kids who'd had their thumbs touched to join him. "Heads up, 7 up," said Miss Taylor. "Everyone raise your heads. Now you have to guess which of the 7 people in front of you is it. The person who guesses first then gets to be it." Okay, so that's how the whole game works. And now comes what I think is going to be the most important part of the story, because we're going to get to see how those kids interact with each other. Victor guessed Marco, but Marco wasn't it. Julia guessed Jose, but Jose wasn't it. Neither was Anna, Samuel, or Kim Lee. It was Sophie's turn. She knew who was it because she had accidentally opened her eyes and seen the person's feet. She wanted to be it next, but she didn't want to cheat. Sophie followed every rule, and this time was no exception. That tells me a lot about Sophie, because even though she really wants to be it and she has an opportunity to be it, she knows that it's not the right thing to do. "I know who it is," Sophie said. "I opened my eyes by mistake and saw the person's feet. I'm really sorry. I guess I'm out of the game." That's a really important paragraph here because it shows Sophie's actions, it shows her thoughts, it shows her feelings, it's showing what she's saying, and it's telling me a lot about her. The game continued. Everyone asked themselves what they would have done if they'd been Sophie. Would they have confessed? Would you? All right, so that is the end of the story. And now we have to think about some traits or words that describe the main character. So I guess we could say that the main character of this passage is Sophie, because she is the one that has the action happening to her and we learn the most about her. I would say that some traits that describe who she is based on the things she says, the things she thinks, the way she acts, the way she feels. Some words that describe her are that she is honest, she is responsible, she's brave for choosing to do the right thing, and she's showing integrity. So integrity means when you do the right thing, even if nobody is watching or knows if you've done the right thing. It's just knowing inside your heart that you have done the thing that you were supposed to do. So I would say that Sophie makes a good team member because people who are on a team, the team will do better when everybody is honest and can communicate openly and they know that they can trust one another. All right, so if you'd like to reread this passage on your own, go ahead. Then we'd like you to please fill out the graphic organizer about it. Then you're definitely going to have time to read the second passage on your own. It is an informational text or nonfiction passage. It is called Rock On. So after you read that, then we'd like you to do the organizer either on the slideshow or in the packet. And then your teachers will be checking it today or later tonight or this afternoon and giving you feedback. All right, good job, second graders. Keep up the hard work.